to Refugio High School baseball. Tonight's District 31 2A matchup between the visiting Yorktown Wildcats and your Refugio Bobcats. Tonight's matchup pits Refugio with Braylon Gonzalez on the mound for Refugio tonight. Catching is Parker Taylor. And I have records here, if I can pull them up on my tablet. Refugio is coming in with a 6-4 district record. Yorktown coming in with a 1-9 record. Refugio is in the playoff hunt. Tonight will get them one step closer to the playoffs, hopefully. And the regular season will end on Tuesday night with Refugio traveling up to Port Aransas to play the Marlins. Around the infield for Refugio, third base, Jaden Lewis. Over out at shortstop, it's going to be Lucas Meza. Over at second base is Benny Flores. And over at first base is Isaiah Avery. And out in the outfield, we have Chris Flores out in the left field. Caden Brown, a.k.a. Bucket, out in center field. And Raiden Lewis out in the right field. Beautiful day for baseball. Not much wind to speak of. Texas flag's blowing out there, but the American flag is not blowing at all. It's blowing out towards left field. Sun shining, a little bit of cloud cover. Perfect day for baseball. Gonzalez finishes his warm-up tosses. We are about ready to play ball. Stepping up to the plate for the Wildcats is going to be Dalton Eckert. And the first pitch from Gonzalez is high for ball one. The 1-0 pitch is low. Runs the count 2-0 to Eckert. The 2-0 in there, called strike one. The 2-1, just a little bit high. Runs the count to 3-1. How are you, Coach? The 3-1 pitch, grounded foul over to on the right side. Runs the count full. Three and two pitch. Ball four. And Eckert is on for Deegan Mugia. The stretch. Called strike one to Munguia. The 0-1's grounded out on the infield. Gonzalez is up with it. Tosses it to first base for out number one. Gets Eckert over to second base. It's going to bring up Philip Uretsky. Hello, Mr. Farova.
How you doing, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks. Good day for a ball game.
It is. Beautiful day. From the stretch, Gonzalez delivers. Ball one. Took a minute and a half. The 1-0 fouled out of play back behind us. A 1-1 pitch, grounded back through the middle. Going to get into center field. Eckert's going to hold up at third. The runners on the corners for the Wildcats. Going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher. That's going to be Nunez running for Uretsky. Brings up Archuleta for the Wildcats. From the stretch, pitch, called strike. Runner runs the second. Here comes a run home. And they're going to have him at home. Out number two. Mesa to Taylor for out number two. The 0-1 runner goes to third. They're going to pick him off at third. Out number three, Taylor to Lewis. That's going to take us to the bottom half of the first. No score from here at Heritage Park. We'll be right back.
DTAR Healthcare System would like to introduce Dr. Jacob Cobb. He is now taking new patients in Refugio. Dr. Cobb is passionate about women's healthcare and feels privileged to be trusted to care for women during their pregnancy. Please call 361-576-2222 to schedule an appointment and request the Refugio location on the 3rd and 4th Wednesday of each month from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m.
The Refugio ISD Education Foundation supports teachers, students, and administrators in the district. The foundation sponsored a luncheon to recognize the top 10 graduating seniors and the teacher who they said inspired them the most. The foundation designated a week in November as Superintendent Appreciation Week and surprised Mrs. Gonzalez before a football game. The foundation supports teacher grant requests for materials and equipment for their classrooms and field trips for students. In 3 years, the foundation has given the district a total of $101,000. What fun it was last year to arrive by fire truck to award large checks to the grant recipients. All of this is possible through the sale of bricks, benches, and trees in the Bobcat Tribute Plaza and other foundation fundraisers. please go to the Refugio ISD Education Foundation website or Facebook page and see how you can help support the students and teachers of Refugio ISD.
You're watching your home for Bobcats Athletics. This is the Refugio Sports Network.
Back here at Heritage Park here in Refugio, due up first for Refugio is going to be the DH, Troy Haug. On the mound for the Wildcats is Jaden Rodriguez. First pitch to Haug, swing and a miss for strike one. Pitch curveball, a little bit low. Makes it 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is low for ball two. Rodriguez looks in from the stretch. 2-1 pitch. Smashed foul on the left side. 2-2 on Haug. Two pitch. Smash foul again. Two pitch. Grounded foul again. On deck hitter had to get out of the way on that one. Haug is battling Rodriguez. Pitch is high for ball three. Three-two is in the dirt. Haug gets aboard. For the Bobcats, brings up Bucket Brown. Throws it back over to Hal. Gets away from the first baseman. Hal is going to move into second base on the air. That's going to be charged to the pitcher. Throws it over to first baseman's glove. That was over his head. Pitch to Brown. It's high for ball one. The 1-0 to Brown in the dirt. It was a good stop by the catcher. Haug stays out at second base. Hit out to short right field. Here comes Haug around third. He's going to score. Bucket's on his way to second, and he will be in safely. It's going to bring up Lucas Meza. The senior steps in. Caleb Brown out at second base. The look in from Rodriguez. And the pitch. Fouled out of play. Strike one. Thank you. The 0-1 pitch hit out of play again. That was close. Makes it 0-2 on Meza. JV comes up after this game tonight, guys. The 0-2 is low, ball one. The pitch grounded over to the shortstop. He's up with it. He's not going to get Lucas, though, at first base. They have Hal get a rundown. He's going to be back safely into second base. Runners at first and second for Isaiah Avery. That's Brown out at second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Pitch to Avery is high for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. It's high and inside. Ball 2. 2-0 pitch. Grounded foul. Two and 1 on Avery. Two one pitch. Grounded foul again. Benny Flores standing on deck for Refugio. 2-2 pitch. Curveball. Hit high into center field. Archuleta makes the catch for out number 1. Brings up Benny Flores. First pitch to Flores. He bunts it. A nice bunt. Flores is going to be safe at first. Also is going to get a run in. Brings up Raiden Lewis. Ball 1. Flores gets over to second base on the defensive indifference. The pitch, swing and a miss, or strike 1. A 1-1 pitch, curveball, and it does hit Lewis. We load him up. Oh no, he's not going to give him the base. Still 1-1. Actually, they called a strike on that. 1-2. Oh, okay. 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Brings up Jaden Lewis. Runners on second and third. First pitch curves in there for strike one. Swing and a miss for strike two. The 0-2 to Lewis. And that ball hits him. So this time the bases are loaded for Parker Taylor. First pitch to Taylor is low for ball one. Two outs here, bottom of the first, bases loaded. Parker Taylor's looking at a 1-0 count. The pitch is high for ball two. Bounces in, ball three. See if Taylor has the green light. Three 0 pitch is high for ball four. And works another run in for the Bobcats. Number 9 hitter, Chris Flores, coming up to the plate. Gonna have a courtesy runner for the catcher. That is Taylor. That's gonna be Jaden Lewis running for Taylor. Chris Flores steps in with bases loaded. Two down here in the bottom of the first.
Hey, let's go. Don't leave them on the thing. Let's go.
Pitch, swing and a miss, strike one.
Curveball on you. Sit back on it.
Pitch lifted high onto the infield. Shortstop's under it. And makes the catch. 4 out, number 3. It's going to take us to the top half of the second. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, 3 left. We're going to the second. Watching Bobcat Baseball on the Refugio Sports Network. We'll be right back.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls, made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
Looking to expand your farm or ranch operations? Need a friendly financial partner to help? Look no further than First State Bank. We provide the personalized service you should expect from a locally owned and operated Texas community bank. And we'll customize a financial plan for you. Get in touch with our friendly ag specialists today. Call, stop in, or just visit us at fsblouise.com. The First State Bank, member FDIC.
This is the home of the Bobcats. This is the Refugio Sports Network.
Back here at Heritage Park, Bobcats lead 3-0 going into the second inning. Hey, what's up? Batting for the Wildcats is Andreas Archuleta, center fielder. First pitch from Gonzalez, a little inside. Looked good from here. But I'm not wearing the blue out there. The 1-0 pitch is high for ball 2. Two 0 from Gonzalez is low. Ball 3. The 3-0 pitch is high for ball 4. Archuleta is on. Going to bring up Cal Blank. And we're going to have a visit to the mound by Coach Feaster. And it looks like we're going to have a new pitcher, Lucas Meza. All right, new pitcher Lucas Meza. On his final home game in his career. Cal Blank steps in for the Wildcats. Mesa from the stretch, called strike one. The 0-1 pitch, fouled back. Makes it 0-2 on blank. Pitch is grounded out to Flores at second base. Turns, throws to second for one. On to first for two. Double play. It's going to bring up Jaden Rodriguez, the catcher. I'm sorry, the pitcher. First pitch from Mesa. I'm not sure where that umpire was looking that time. One and 0. That's a strike. Evens the count at 1. A 1-1 pitch inside, ball 2. Two-one pitch. Ball 3. Three-one pitch is high for ball 4. Gonna bring up Jarius Herring. One on, two out here in the top of the second. We have a courtesy runner for the pitcher. It's going to be Aiden Joe running for Rodriguez. Pitch to Herring is grounded back to Mesa. Tosses it over to first base for out number 3. No hits, no runs, no errors. One left. We're heading to the bottom of the second. Bobcats lead 3-0. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Want to be part of a winning team? Come be a part of the Refugio Sports Network by sponsoring these broadcasts. We are always looking for teammates to help us showcase our athletes. Become a sponsor today.
Back here at Heritage Park, Bobcats lead 3-0. Head to the bottom of the second. Troy Haug due up for the Bobcats, followed by Caleb Brown and Lucas Mesa. Troy walked his first time up to the plate. Pitch from Rodriguez. Smashed over to right over to third base. It's going to be fair. Haug is on his way to second base. He will be in with a stand-up double. Bring up Caleb Brown. Singled on a fly ball to right field. His first time up. Steps back and throws it over to, or tries to fake out the runner, and it didn't work. Haug has Rodriguez rattled. The pitch hits Bucket. He's going to head over to first base. Brings up Lucas Mesa. Mesa singled as well. His first time up. Pitch, runner takes off. Ball gets past the catcher. Both runners advance 90 feet. One and 0 to Mesa. The pitch. Outside, ball 2. Two oh. It's high, ball 3. The 3-0 pitch. Called strike 1. Three-one pitch. Hit high onto the infield. Second baseman's under it. Makes the catch. Out number 1. Here comes a runner home. Haug scores. Mesa picks up the RBI. Brings up Isaiah Avery. Avery flied out to the center fielder his last time up. Pitch. Foul ball. Barely fair. Off foul. Oh, and 1 to Avery. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded foul. Makes it 0-2. The 0-2 with curveball. It's going to get out into left center field. Avery be on with a RBI single. Going to bring up Benny Flores. Looks like we're going to have a visit to the hill from Wildcat coach. And looks like we're going to have a new pitcher for the Wildcats. Well, my roster shows 2 number 13s. So that's either Kel Blank or Matthew Olguin. Well, I have 2 number 13s on the roster. Right. There's no 3. I bet it's Matthew Olguin if I had to guess. You can ask who? Hey guys, who's that pitcher? Oh, that's what I thought. Olguin. Olguin. Thank y'all. That is indeed Matthew Olguin on the mound for the Wildcats. We're not the only ones confused. Looks like Saunders is going to come in for Rodriguez. and head out to second base. Connor Saunders.
Hey, let's go, kid. Drive it.
One out here in the bottom of the second.
Hey, step back and swing.
First pitch to Flores. Skied out of play. Strike one. The 0-1 runner goes. Avery's going to be up with a stolen base. The 1-1 pitch, curveball, stayed up a little high. Makes it 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, Avery goes to third. She'll be in with a stolen base. Three and one on Benny Flores. Pitch called strike two. Full count on Flores. Payoff pitch hit into center field. It's going to drop. Here comes Avery. He'll score. Flores will be on with an RBI single. It's going to bring up Raiden Lewis. Lewis is 0 for 1 tonight. Pitch high for ball one. The 1-0 pitch is low. Flores is on his way to second. He's going to be in with a stolen base. 2-0 to Lewis. Squares the bunt. There goes Flores to third. He's going to be in safely. Three-zero pitch called strike one. Ball bounces high on the infield. Lewis will be safe and with an RBI. It's going to bring up Jaden Lewis. Runner goes to second. He's going to be safe without a throw. The 0-1 pitch bunted to on the left, third baseline. That's the left side. It goes foul though. Makes it 0-2. Oh-2 pitch hit into left center field. It's going to drop. Here comes Lewis around third. He's going to score. And Jaden Lewis is going to be safe at first with an RBI single. Brings up Parker Taylor. Pitch. Outside, ball one. The 1-0 runner goes. Lewis is going to be safe at second. Two and 0. Parker Taylor. Gonna check on the runner. Almost throws it away. It's 8-0. 8-0. Two and 0. They're going to check on the runner again. Center fielder sneaks up this time. And again, that doesn't work. Two 2-0 to Taylor. Lewis takes off to third. He's going to be safe. I believe he took off before the pitch even Pitcher was even in his motion. 3-0 to Taylor. The pitch called strike one. Three-one pitch. Hit out of play. Over into the softball field. Runs the count full. Three-two. It's high, ball four. Here comes Lewis. He's going to be safe. We're going to get the runner out at second base. And Taylor trying to get over to second.
Let's go, Bobo. Bobo, let's go.
2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Brings up Chris Flores. Flores is 0 for 1 tonight with a fly out. Pitch is outside, ball one. O'Gean goes from the windup now. Pitch is hit over to third base. He just sticks it in his pocket.
Good shot, Bobo.
One on, 2 out for Troy Haug. Haug is 1 for 1 with a double and a walk. Pitch outside, ball one. Flores heads over to second. The 1-0 pitch bounces in, ball two. Two and 0 to Troy Haug. Pitch is high, ball three. 3-0.
Watch him, he's behind you.
Three O's outside, ball four. Gonna bring up Caleb Brown. Caleb is 1 for 1 with a single, and he was hit by the pitch his last time up. Pitch grounded to up the third base line, foul. 0-1 to Brown. Pitch is outside, ball one. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike two. 1-2 to Caleb Brown. Flores has a big lead out at second. The pitch is hitting to center field. It is caught for out number 3. Six runs, 6 hits, no errors, 2 left. We're heading to the top of the third. Watching Bobcat Baseball on the Refugio Sports Network. We'll be right back.
The Refugio ISD Education Foundation supports teachers, students, and administrators in the district. The foundation sponsored a luncheon to recognize the top 10 graduating seniors and the teacher who they said inspired them the most. The foundation designated a week in November as Superintendent Appreciation Week and surprised Mrs. Gonzalez before a football game. The foundation supports teacher grant requests for materials and equipment for their classrooms and field trips for students. In 3 years, the foundation has given the district a total of $101,000. What fun it was last year to arrive by fire truck to award large checks to the grant recipients. All of this is possible through the sale of bricks, benches, and trees in the Bobcat Tribute Plaza and other foundation fundraisers. Please go to the Refugio ISD Education Foundation website or Facebook page and see how you can help support the students and teachers of Refugio ISD.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls, made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
You're watching your home for Bobcats Athletics. This is the Refugio Sports Network.
Back here at Heritage Park, Bobcats lead 9-0, head to the top of the third. Batting for the Wildcats, the pitcher, Olguin. First pitch from Mesa. In the dirt. Ball one. Final line on Braylon Gonzalez. 1 hit, no runs, 2 walks, no strikeouts. After 1 inning of work. Pitch comes in called strike one. 1-1 to Olguin. Swing and a miss for strike two. The 1-2 pitch. A little inside, ball two. Two pitches low for ball three. Three-two pitch is low, ball four. And Olguin is on for the Wildcats. Brings up Hunter Hall. Pitch from Mesa. Bounces in. Nice stop by Taylor. One 0. It's low. Ball 2. Two 0 pitch. Low. Ball 3. Three and 0 to Hunter Hall. 3-0 pitches high, ball 4. Wildcats have something cooking here. The top of the third. Going to bring a visit to the mound by Coach Feaster. And looks like we're going to have a pitching change. Looks like he's bringing in the sophomore, Benny Flores. All right, back to the top of the lineup for the Wildcats, and Eckhart.
Hey, let's go, kid.
First pitch from Flores, bounces in, ball 1. Runner's going to get over to third base. On the pass ball.
Benny, you got to run on third, Benny. Now you got to cover home.
The 1-0. Grounded out to Mesa. Throws it over to second base. Throws it away out into right field. 1 run is in. But Hall is not going anywhere over at second base. Makes it 9-1. Deegan Mungia is coming up for the Wildcats. He is 0 for 1 today with a ground out. First pitch bounces in, ball 1.
Let's go, Benny.
One 0. Fouled back, hits the Catcher's mask. Makes the count 1-1.
Here, let's go, kid. Throw it.
Pitch, swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Makes it 1-2 to Deegan Mungia. The 1-2 pitch. Another curveball floats in there for strike 3. And out number 1 for Philip Uretsky. Uretsky stands in 1-1 tonight with a single up the middle. First pitch from Flores, outside, ball 1. Just tape it up there. Ball hit into left field. Drops in front of Flores. He's going to get the runner over there at third, though, for out number 2. It's going to bring up Andreas Archuleta.
Bobo, that way the thing, Bobo.
Have a courtesy runner for the catcher. That is Nunez going out to run for the catcher.
Two out. Run on first or second.
Ball hit into center field. It's going to drop in front of Brown. Here comes another run around third base. He scores. The runners will be into second and third with 2 outs. It's going to bring up Kel Blank. Blank is 0 for 1 tonight with a ground out. Hit foul. Makes it 0-1.
Hey, come back with these two right here. Let's go.
The 0-1 pitch is low. Ball 1. One pitch, hit out of play. Strike number 2. Pitch bounces in. Evens the count at 2. Two pitch. Bounced over to Avery. I'm sorry, that is Lewis. Throws it over to Avery for out number 3. So Wildcats pick up 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. We're heading to the bottom of the 3rd. Bobcats lead 9-2. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Want to be part of a winning team? Come be a part of the Refugio Sports Network by sponsoring these broadcasts. We are always looking for teammates to help us showcase our athletes. Become a sponsor today.
New pitcher for the Wildcats going to be Philip Uretsky. Goes from catcher to the hill. Coming in to catch for the Wildcats is going to be Boyd. Looks like Olguin goes back out to second base. Due up for the Bobcats here in the bottom of the third is Mesa, Avery, and Flores. Looks like the coach is out talking to the umpire. Wildcat coach comes out and messes up the lineup card, it looks like. Kids going in and out of the dugout. Not sure who's in for who now. We'll just look for the numbers. First pitch from Uretsky to Mesa is low, ball one. I actually called a strike. The 0-1 pitch hit up to shortstop. He's up with it, throws it over to first. Going to be safe at first. Going to bring up Isaiah Avery. Avery steps in 1 for 2 tonight with a single. Both shots up, single and a fly out, both up the middle. Ball gets past the catcher. Mesa's over at second base. Gets past the catcher once more. Mesa's going to head over to third base. Two and 0 on Isaiah Avery. Two-0 pitch. Hit right behind second base. Second baseman can't make the catch. Mesa's going to come in to score on the single by Avery. Had the second baseman all turned around out there. 10-2 Bobcats. Brings up Benny Flores. Benny's 2 for 2 tonight. The pitch, runner goes, ball gets past the catcher. Avery's heading to third. He'll be in safely.
Hey, let's go, kid. Drive it. Take it for a ride. Let's go.
The 1-0 checks on the runner over at third. Isaiah's back safely.
I haven't seen nobody do that in a long time. Go straight to third base like that without crossing the plate. Usually they step off.
Thank you, Lydia. Gets past the catcher again. Here comes Avery. And Avery will stand up and score. Makes it 11-2.
Hey, here we go. Let's go, kid. Take it for a ride.
Diddy Gold's watching. Thanks for watching. 2-0 pitch. Hitting the left field. Over the left fielder's head. Benny's on his way to second. Flores is going to be in with a stand-up double.
Good shot, kid.
3 for 3 tonight. It's going to bring up Raiden Lewis. Lewis is 1 for 2 tonight. Pitch, swing and a miss by Lewis. 4 strike 1. Pitch comes in, called strike 2. 0-2 to Raiden Lewis. Grounded over to third base. Rodriguez fires it across the diamond. Gets past the first baseman. Lewis is going to head to second. Here comes Flores. Flores will score. That'll be an error charged to the third baseman, Rodriguez. Thank you, sir. First pitch, ball one. The 1-0 hit out of play, foul. Makes it 1-1. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Time called. Jaden Lewis is 1 for 1 tonight with a single, and he's been hit by a pitch. The 1-1. Lewis takes off to third. Ball is hit high onto the infield. The pitcher makes the catch for out number 1. It's going to bring up Parker Taylor. Parker's been walked twice tonight. Pitch, Lewis takes off to third. Be ball 1 to Taylor. Pitch, inside, ball 2. Pitch is in there, called strike 1. You have 1 out, right? That's what I thought. Mr. Borland, I hadn't heard anything about the playoff game yet. We'll know something after tonight, though, I bet. Called strike 2. I know Rivera was playing La Villa tonight, so I think that'll take care of the playoff situation in District 32. Outside, ball gets away. Here comes Lewis. Lewis will score. That's what I got. 3-2 on Parker Taylor. The pitch hit up the middle, and it's going to get through the hole. I have a courtesy for the catcher. It's going to be Jaden Lewis.
Let's go, Bobo. Hey, kid, take it for a ride. Let's go.
Brings up Chris Flores for the Bobcats. Fly out in a single tonight. Lewis takes off. Called strike 1.
Let's go, Bobo.
The 0-1 pitch is high for ball 1. Lewis takes off to third. Ball is hit out of play. Runs the count to 1-2.
Kid, you got strike 2 on you, kid. Let's go.
Let's go, Bobo.
Pitch fouled off into the catcher's glove for strike 3. And out number 2. Going to bring up the leadoff hitter in Troy Haug. Haug is 1 for 1 with a double and 2 walks tonight. Pitch outside, gets Lewis over to third base on the pass ball. Yes, he is. 1-0, Troy Haug. Pitch from the windup. Ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. Inside, ball 3. And 3-0 pitch. It's low, ball 4. Be runners on the corners for the Bobcats. Caleb Brown strolling up to the plate. Caleb is 1 for 2 tonight with a single and a walk. I'm sorry, a single, and he is hit by a pitch. Pitch, runners taken off to second base. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 0-1 gets way past the catcher. Here comes the run in. Lewis scores. Haug's going to get down to third. The 1-1 pitch hit into center field, and it's going to drop. Another run in. Brown's going to be on board with a RBI single. Thank you, sir. Going to bring up Lucas Meza. Pitch is called strike. Runner moves over to second base. Pitch is fouled back. Right to the camera. 0-2 on Lucas Meza. The 0-2 pitch grounded through the hole on the right side. Meza's aboard. Here comes the run in. And Bucket scores. Grab that towel over there. Makes it 16-2. Bobcats lead. We're in the bottom of the third. Brings up Isaiah Avery. Avery is 2 for 3 tonight.
I said last week on Joe, she said last year.
2 down. Pitch, runner takes off with a high, hard hit to left field. That's gone. Isaiah Avery with a 2-run shot over the monster in left field. Makes it 18-0. I'm sorry, 18-2. Excuse me. Brings up Flores. Flores is 3 for 3 tonight.
Hey, let's go, kid.
Pitch to Flores is low for ball 1. The pitch outside, ball 2. Inside, ball 3.
Go, kid.
And that's a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Runs the count to 3-1. And some of the Yorktown faithful are already leaving. Got to beat the traffic. Ball's hit over to Rodriguez at third. He throws across the diamond, out number 3. That takes care of the Bobcats here in the bottom half of the third. After putting 9 runs on the board on 7 hits, 1 error, nobody left. Heading to the 4th. Bobcats lead 18-2. We'll be right back.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls, made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
All right, back here at Heritage Park. Bobcats 3 outs away, picking up another district victory. Up to bat for the Wildcats is going to be number 7. That is Rodriguez. First pitch is a strike. Ball 1, evens the count at 1. One pitch is hit out to Mesa. He jumps up and makes the catch for out number 1.
Look what we found at shortstop.
That's the ESPN play of the day right there. It's going to bring up Herring. Herring is 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch is low, ball 1. Field, Gonzalez makes the catch out in short right field. Out number 2. That's going to bring up the pitcher, the second baseman, Matthew Olguin. Ball hits his bat. It's going to be a foul ball. Pitch from Flores. Swing and a miss.
Come back with the same pitch.
Or strike 2. The 0-2. Another curve. Strike 3. That takes us to the bottom of the 4th. Umpire has not called the game yet. Well, looks like we're going to play another inning. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Bobcat Baseball on the Refugio Sports Network. Stay with us.
The Refugio ISD Education Foundation supports teachers, students, and administrators in the district. The foundation sponsored a luncheon to recognize the top 10 graduating seniors and the teacher who they said inspired them the most. The foundation designated a week in November as Superintendent Appreciation Week and surprised Mrs. Gonzalez before a football game. The foundation supports teacher grant requests for materials and equipment for their classrooms and field trips for students. In 3 years, the foundation has given the district a total of $101,000. What fun it was last year to arrive by fire truck to award large checks to the grant recipients. All of this is possible through the sale of bricks, benches, and trees in the Bobcat Tribute Plaza and other foundation fundraisers. Please go to the Refugio ISD Education Foundation website or Facebook page and see how you can help support the students and teachers of Refugio ISD.
Back here at Heritage Park, due up for Refugio is going to be Raiden Lewis, Jaden Lewis, and Parker Taylor. What? And Raiden Lewis is 1 for 3 tonight with a single. This ball's lifted into center field. Catch is made for out number 1. It's going to bring up Jaden Lewis. Pitch to Lewis, called strike 1. The 0-1, swing and a miss, strike 2. The 0-2 hits him in the leg. It's going to bring up Parker Taylor. Pitch outside, ball 1. Pitch is hit high into left field. And it's going to drop. Two on, one out for Jimenez. Pitch hitting for Chris Flores.
Let's go, James.
Jimenez is an out of play foul. For strike 1. Jimenez hits one into right field. It's going to fall. Here comes Lewis around third. Lewis will score. Runners will be at second and third for the Bobcats. Brings up Troy Haug. Haug has been on all 4 times tonight, a double and 3 walks. Throws back over to third base. Taylor jumps up. Now he's going to come on in. Ball gets past the third baseman. That'll be an error charged to the pitcher. Pitch. Ball one to Troy Haug. Jimenez over at third, one out here in the bottom of the fourth. Ball two to Troy Haug. The 2-0 hit out of play. Two and one to Haug. The pitch, a little outside. 3-1. Three-one pitch, grounded, foul. Three-two pitch. High on the infield. Actually, it's in center field. Center fielder's under it. Makes the catch for out number two. Gonna bring up Caleb Brown. So he's gonna be lifted for a pinch hitter. Looks like it's going to be Jadens Lewis. First pitch is skied high on the infield. Pitcher's under it. Makes the catch for out number three. So in the bottom half of the fourth, Refugio with 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. We're heading to the top of the fifth. Bobcats lead 20-2. We'll be right back.
The Refugio ISD Education Foundation supports teachers, students, and administrators in the district. The foundation sponsored a luncheon to recognize the top 10 graduating seniors and the teacher who they said inspired them the most. The foundation designated a week in November as Superintendent Appreciation Week and surprised Mrs. Gonzalez before a football game. The foundation supports teacher grant requests for materials and equipment for their classrooms and field trips for students. In 3 years, the foundation has given the district a total of $101,000. What fun it was last year to arrive by fire truck to award large checks to the grant recipients. All of this is possible through the sale of bricks, benches, and trees in the Bobcat Tribute Plaza and other foundation fundraisers. Please go to the Refugio ISD Education Foundation website or Facebook page and see how you can help support the students and teachers of Refugio ISD.
This is the home of the Bobcats. This is the Refugio Sports Network.
Back here at Heritage Park, due up for the Wildcats is Boyd, and back to the top of the lineup with Eckhart and Mungia. Avery's now on the mound for Refugio. First pitch is a ball. A 1-0 to Blake Boyd. The 1-0 pitch called strike one. JV's up next for Refugio. Strike two. The 1-2 curveball lifted up on the infield. Looks like Lewis is under it, makes the catch for out number one. Back to the top of the lineup in Eckhart. Just call him Dalton. That's easier. Pitch lifted high into right center field. Looks like Bucket makes the catch. Actually, they collide. But Bucket made the catch for out number two. It's going to bring up Mungia. Ball one to Mungia. Pitch from Avery. Swing and a miss. Strike one. The 1-1 hit out into center field. Mesa makes another leaping catch out at shortstop. That's the ball game, I believe. Yes, it is. Umpires are taking the baseballs out of his pouch and going to give them back to the coach. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back to wrap it up. You're watching Bobcat Baseball on the Refugio Sports Network. Stay with us. Back here at Refugio, Bobcats win 20-2. Final numbers for Yorktown: 2 runs, 2 hits, 3 errors. Wildcats left 3 on base tonight. And for Refugio, 20 runs, 18 hits, no errors. Bobcats leave 6 on base. Winning pitcher tonight is going to go to Braylon Gonzalez. Started the ball game. Actually just pitched 1 inning. Losing pitcher is going to be Rodriguez. He actually started the ball game for Yorktown. 1 1/3, 5 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned. 2 walks, 1 strikeout. Player of the game tonight goes to Isaiah Avery. Isaiah batted 3 for 4 with 3 runs scored and 4 RBIs, including a 2-run home run over the left field fence. We will bring the JV to you here shortly. Thank you for watching.